New York style pizza, the big long slice. You feel me? Come here.
No.
You gotta fold your pizza, bruh.
Happy New Year.
Yo.
Happy New Year, guys. Welcome back to the Outlet Talk Season 2. I don't know if y'all excited, but I'm excited as heck, y'all. I can't wait. New background, new place, new face. Now, y'all already know I'm KXY Renee. That's my Instagram, and I got my friend June, but now he is here as a co-host.
You hear me, man? We in the building, man. I'm a co-host now, you feel me? Y'all gonna see me a lot on the channel, you feel me? Y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Let's get season 2 jumping, man.
Let's get it started. So I wanted to start doing this thing where when we first start the episode, we're gonna have a little icebreaker, break the ice, you know, introduce ourselves, whatever, break it, get a little bit more comfortable so we don't just jump right into the topics and y'all getting a little scared. So like, what are we gonna talk about today? So the first icebreaker question that I have is, do you fold your pizza? Take the moment right now to go and comment if you fold your pizza. Like when you eat it, you fold your pizza?
Oh,
No.
You don't fold your pizza?
No, I eat it like a triangle.
Buka, especially them New York style pizzas, man. If you know, you know, man. Them New York style pizzas, the big long slice. Come here.
No.
You gotta fold your pizza, bruh.
I always thought people who fold their pizza might be a criminal.
Oh, you so boring. Like you just eat it.
Regular, like a human
you gotta
being.
fold. Come here.
Like
So, how you dip your pizza after you take that first bite of the thin edge? Exactly, bro.
Okay,
you gotta fold the dip.
I fold it to dip, but I don't fold it to eat. I don't fold it to eat. I fold it to dip. I fold it to dip. I fold it to dip. I fold it to dip.
That's real.
Okay, well, agree, disagree that you fold to dip, but you eat it regular.
Nah, we folding to eat regular and we folding to dip.
I mean, I guess we'll agree to disagree, whatever. So my next icebreaker question is, what is your favorite knock-knock joke? So you can go ahead and tell yours, Julie.
Knock.
Who's there?
Kayla.
Kayla, who?
Exactly.
I know you thought you ate. Okay, knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Orange, you glad I ain't saying knock knock? You came like a champion. Tomato,
boom.
Alright guys, so now that we broke the ice, okay, we're starting off this podcast, of course, talking about the new year. So my first question, how do you keep an open mind to new goals but still remaining authentic to your purpose?
At the end of the day, like you got to, like, as a person, like you gotta set yourself, like you gotta set a goal for you. You feel me? And
that's true.
As the new year come along, as the new time period of your life come along, different things, you feel me, could change. You feel me? Not everything that happened last year gonna break down this year. You feel me? So as things change, you gotta adapt, but stay true to your goal. You feel me? You still gotta know what you want, what you want your outcome to be. So you can't. You feel me?
I agree.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
I think it's important to set goals that are authentic to yourself. Like, be honest with yourself. If you know dang well that this year you're not trying to focus on maybe fitness or like skin or maybe some other, like, you know, cosmetic things, then don't make that a goal of yours. I think it's very important that when you're looking at the year and trying to make, you know, goals and set goals for yourself, think about, what is my purpose? What have I come to terms with that my life is going to be, or what did God create me to do, you know? And then you then go ahead and do your goals like that. And you also try to be realistic with yourself on what your day-to-day schedule looks like. Like this year, I can't wake up at 4:30 in the morning anymore. I'm getting old. I literally feel I can't do it. So now I wake up at 5 and I'm gonna go to the gym at 6. You know, I just do it. I'm being realistic and allowing myself to set goals that won't make me fail, if that makes sense. Because people all the time, they're like, okay, the new year starts, like, okay, January 1st, I'm gonna eat healthy, no meat or no sugar, no nothing. You're setting yourself up to fail, because last year you was eating sugar every day. So how are you gonna go from like doing something every day to not doing it at all? You
gotta take small steps. She basically saying, like, take small steps, you feel me? Don't gradually trying to change a habit, you feel me? Habits don't work like that. It's a habit for a reason. You've been used to doing this so much. Now if you try to buzz down on something else that not used to doing.
Yeah.
For a little bit, you're going to feel good about that, but you're going to go right back to the old habits. And that's how you got to get your discipline right, you feel me?
Exactly.
And another way I feel like you could be open-minded to like your goals and stuff is like, have an agenda, you feel me? Have a routine. I feel like, you feel me? A lot of successful people like that are successful. They have an everyday routine. They wake up and do certain things. You feel me? They bust down. They have everything in a timely manner. They have a schedule. You feel me? Yeah, things happen in your day, like, but you have a habit routine. You set yourself. You discipline yourself and stick by that. And I feel like that'll help you achieve your goals, you know, in a timely manner, a faster way. You feel me?
I agree. I know that in a day, like, you know, every day I wanna at least be able to work out for about an hour and a half. I want to be able to, like, you know, journal. I have these things that's what's keeping my mind open, because I have these things that I want to do daily. Now I schedule a routine, something that's easy for me to be consistent with. And then also, it's going to take another thing that you said, discipline. And what people don't understand as well too is that what's going to birth success is discipline and consistency. If you are disciplined and consistent for something, and you're working hard towards something, you will reap the benefits, you will reap success. And if you don't, know that it is divine intervention, that it is not God's will for that to happen for you, and that's why you didn't birth that success that you wanted. But I feel like anybody, if you're disciplined and you're literally consistent with it, you will birth success. So stick to something that is authentic to you. Remember your purpose. Try not to steer away from what your purpose is, and try not to allow social media to influence you to think that you need to be somewhere where you don't need to be. Like, social media, following people on social media, it's a great thing to have role models, but following these role models will have you doing things that you have no business doing. It has nothing, and it does not align with your purpose. So the whole coming to terms with your purpose and coming to terms with your reality is important, because you need to know what you were put on this earth for. And you can use everybody's point of view and routine as like a way to motivate yourself, but I would say refrain from trying to adopt their routines as yours, because you have a different purpose than this person, you know, even if it's maybe a similar field, but your purpose is different. So it's like, try to curate something that is authentic to you, you know. So that's where I come with that.
I feel like on a part of social media influence, like, you feel me, really like looking at somebody else on Instagram or whatever platform you be on, like, I feel like it's gonna stray you the wrong way, you feel me? Yeah, you got, it's really on perspective, you feel me? You can use that as motivation, you feel me? Like, dang, people my age tapping in, I need to tap in, you feel me? I need to go grind, I need to get off my butt. If you allow that to bring you down, cause you see people making money, and you feel me, you not making that much money right now, you feel me? And you let that, you feel me, dang, what am I doing wrong? And then you put in your mind like you need to be doing the wrong things, cause I know, like, I'm from Miami, you feel me? Like, a lot of people you see on Instagram, yeah, they up, but like, they up on fast money, you feel me? They not up on breaking down, busting down on businesses, you know, they up on fast money real quick, real quick, you feel me? Right now, you feel me? So it's like, you let that get to you, let that get to your head, now you like, I need to be doing that, cause this not working out for me. Then you end up, you feel me, not really busting down on your true purpose, you feel me? And I feel like you really need to find yourself, understand what you want to do with your life.
You made a good point about finding yourself. I think it's imperative that people understand the importance of finding yourself. I think a lot of people go long years like not knowing who they are. You may think that you like something, and when you come to find out, you're like, well, I actually never liked this. Did you like this because you saw someone else like it? Or were you trying to, because we're funny human beings. When we like somebody and we have a role model, we try to create our lives or push ourselves to become that role model, to be very much identical to that role model, not realizing how like unauthentic we're being to ourselves, and we don't even know ourselves when we're doing that. So I think it's important that people take the time to, you know, find yourself. And finding yourself, it looks like sitting down in a corner and literally journaling and like trying to figure out yourself and ask questions and try new things and do all these different things to try to like get to know yourself. It's literally like a relationship that you have to build with yourself first too. And that just goes in tie with a whole bunch of stuff. Once you find yourself, once you love yourself, once all these things happen, I'm not going to say that it's going to be smooth sailing and life is going to be perfect, but it's going to be easier because you won't get led astray, because you'll know who you are as a person. So you won't let little things just, you know, move you and sway you all kinds of ways. No, like you'll know what you're put on this planet to do. So I think it's very important. And you said that was very, very key to anything, just making sure you know who you are as a person. And social media, its original purpose was for like to spread news and to spread like, you know, like good things and talk about what was happening down the street or anything.
It's really, I feel like the media is really on perspective, you feel me? If you look at, life is really on perspective, you feel me? If you look at that, if you look what you see on media, you could choose to really believe what you feel me, what you see on there, because some people be flogging on the media. Or you could really, feel me, understand what's real and what's not real, you feel me? So,
and it's up to you to make that decision. You need to be able to be wise and choose.
You can't be gullible with it, you feel me? You can't just believe everything you see on there, you feel me? You will be looking at these people like they gods or whatever. These regular people, man. These regular people, every day they wake up, they go to sleep, they brush their teeth, wash their butt, you feel me?
Exactly.
Just like you do, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like it ain't no different, you
They
feel
got
me?
morning breath.
They just up right now, that's it. They got a little following, they got a little audience. That's about it, man.
And I think what a lot of people don't see too in these social media like influencers is that they started like us. Like they were down there first, but they were disciplined and they were consistent in what they were doing, and that's what made them get to that point. So we see when they shine, but we don't see the work that they had to go through in order for them to shine. So I think it's important for us to keep in mind like this literally. You heard that? The bars shine, mind.
Oh God.
I'm a rapper, y'all. Yeah, I know TK. But no, like we need to just be authentic to ourselves. Moral of the story, we need to be authentic with ourselves and be true to ourselves and not allow social media to sway us left and right. You'll get lost, baby. You'll think that you're going down the right path, and the whole time you're going down the wrong path. So, and another thing that people don't understand too, doing something that has nothing to do with your purpose will have you taking like 100 steps back. You will be like, God will have like a purpose for you or like a pathway for you to go. You bust that right quick, thinking that you're taking a shortcut or you're like, exploring. Wapkon Judge, like Haitian said, you're gonna know George.
My perspective on that, I feel like it's okay though, like, you feel me, to hit a detour, you feel me? Then you gonna learn from that, you feel me? You can learn from that. You be like, nah, I ain't never going back down that way no more. You feel me? It ain't, that's life, you feel me? At the end of the day, you gotta live life, you feel me? You're not gonna walk through life bust down everything you need to bust down, you feel me? You gonna have your trips, your falls, your stumbles, you feel me? But you just gotta know, oh yeah, I ain't gonna go over there no more. If I go down there, I'ma fall, you feel me? You just gotta learn from what you doing, you feel me?
We also need to accept our failures and become friends with our failures, because it's when we fail is when we'll succeed after. It's because those lessons in the failure is what teaches us, oh, we can't do it this way. We're gonna do it because we failed. So you fail so much to find the right way, if that makes sense. So a lot of people, they're scared to fail. You have a fear of failure. You have to fail, my love. I'm so sorry. Life is not all daisies and roses. Unfortunately, we live in a cruel world and we live in a sinful world. So anything that we do, we literally, even if it's in the purest form, anything that we do, and I mentioned this several times, anytime we do anything, even if it's in the purest form, it is flawed because we're just sinful in nature. So it is important that to understand that we have to become friends with our failures. And I had to listen to a podcast, and the guy was saying how we need to trust our tears. Our tears are going to guide us. Our pain is going to guide us. Our adversity is going to guide us. So when you're about to face like a storm or like a troubled time, know that there's success around the corner, because you have to fail right now. You have to hit this valley, but in order, like, you go down and you have to come back up. The natural thing of life is once you go down, you have to go back up. And then, it's like a little hills and valleys thing.
Once you at your rock bottom, bro, once you don't got nothing else to lose, bro, that's when you're at your most dangerous, you feel me? That's when you can grind, you feel me? You don't got nothing else to lose, you at your rock bottom. Now you can grind, you feel me? Now there's no expectations and none of that, you feel me? You can grind, you feel me?
That's true.
And get what you need to get.
That is true. Guys, so we're gonna take a little break. It's called Unplugged. I incorporated, we're unplugging from this conversation right quick. We're gonna ask a question that has nothing to do with the topic, but it's a great refresher to break it up and chat it up, So today's Unplugged question is, what is your favorite thing about yourself? But try to refrain from saying something that is physical. So think about a characteristic, nothing physical. Because I know y'all vain,
nigga look good,
conceited people are gonna be like, oh, my face, my eyes, God created me. No, we're talking about characteristic wise. What is your favorite thing about yourself?
Ladies first.
Wow, okay. My favorite thing about myself is my strength.
Your strength.
My strength. Yep, strong. Boy, I'm strong. Okay, I became the gym. Okay, aside from the gym, but like, truthfully, I surprise myself time and time. When I hit rock bottom, I bounce back up and I keep going. And for some reason, I could be sad, but like in the back of my mind, I'm like, you gotta keep going, So my strength is just something that I literally, it's God-given at this point. It's a gift, because man, I could have hit rock bottom and just decided to stay at rock bottom, but something's always like, no, you gotta get up, you gotta get up, you gotta get up. So my strength is something that is my favorite thing about me. I have not failed myself so far yet. I don't want to jinx it, knock on the table, but I haven't failed myself yet when it comes to my strength. So
That's
it's
real,
God-given though. So
that's major, you feel me? A lot of us strong out there, but you just gotta find your inner strength, you feel me? All of us strong in some way or form, you feel me? You all done been through something, you feel me? That's gonna make you strong,
That's
you
true.
feel me? Everybody got that turning point in their life, bro. And you just gotta realize you stronger than what you putting out, you feel me? That's real, that's major props to you for that.
Yeah. Thank you.
My favorite part about me, no, I'm not boy or whatever. I got more than one, you feel me? It's only right if I got more than one. But like, I got two major things I really love about myself, man, is my ability to adapt to any environment, you feel me? I could be around anybody, I could be around wise, Asian, anybody funny, down people, like, I can adapt to that situation, you feel me? I could be down, you feel me? I can understand what to do and what not to do in certain situations, you feel me? I understand, you feel me? There's a time and place for everything, stuff like that, you feel me? And I really feel like that brings me a lot of connections to things, you feel me? Another thing though that I really love about myself, you feel me, is my ability to understand and process, you feel me? Like, I feel like you can throw me anything and I'm gonna just process it real quick, you feel me? Understand, you feel me? And give you feedback on that, you feel me? And that's one major part I love about myself, you feel me? And it's easy for me, it comes easy for me, and I like that about myself.
Oh, okay. Salute you. That's a good thing.
That's
What you
amazing.
said was important. The adapting part, though, that's very important.
Yeah.
There's a quote. I can't remember who said the quote. I'll try to remember and add it in the description box. But it said it's not the strongest people, the richest people who will survive in life. It's the people who are most adaptable. So if you are able to adapt, you're the one who's going to be able to survive the longest, because you can adapt to change. Like, you can be thrown anywhere and you'll be able to adapt. And I think that's a really good thing, a really good quality and characteristic that people should try to achieve for, or achieve to have, or try to gain. Because when stuff hit the fan, adapting is what you need to do.
Gotta be able to make some shape.
Yeah, exactly. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. You have to learn how to use what you have to make something, because not all the time is it gonna be roses. I keep saying that because it's not. Like, the grass ain't green on the other side. It's not. I'm so sorry. This grass is green, but well, guys, take the moment to go in the comments section and write your favorite thing about yourself. Go ahead, type it up. Write it up. I'll ask y'all on Instagram too. So anytime I post, write it up, comment, engage with us. But we're gonna plug back into the conversation. So we're on the topic of 2022 right now.
Wow.
So we just went through 2 years of pandemic. Kind of scary, kind of shaky. We don't know what's gonna happen next.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm from Miami, man. Them people don't care.
They really don't, guys. Like,
They do not care.
they don't care, neither do I. I honestly feel as though like everybody has to catch COVID for this thing. We can't keep running. COVID is chasing us. I just want you guys to know. The more we keep hiding, he's chasing us. So we keep trying to hide. No, get it together. But 2020 hit us like a bus. We was not expecting it. 2021, we kind of were used to it. We already knew what it was, but it ain't with the whole pandemic. Now we're in 2022. We have Omarion. That's crazy. And then there's one called I Hate You. That's funny. That threw me on Instagram and Twitter. I was like, I hate you. It stands for I hate you. That is too funny. And then what is it called? Delta Cron. You got some crazy names for these
Corona
things.
got aunties, cousins, sister, brother,
the
grandma.
whole family going wild. I'm like, what
Corona
did we do?
brought everybody out, man. Family, room,
Everybody. They tap dancing. No, for real. So after all this, I want to say, what are some things, like after 2020 and 2021, what are some things that helped set up 2022 for you?
Me getting back to school, you feel me? Going back to college, transferring to a new school I'm at, you feel me? Atlantis University, you feel me? I feel like that set up a whole new things for me? Back playing ball, you feel me? And it give you a new drive, you feel me? When you refine your purpose and you refine what you want to do, it give you a new lens on, you feel me, your future, you feel me, and what you want to accomplish with that. And I feel like that right there was a big step and to come into the new year and continuing down that path, and that was major in my life.
Yeah. I like that. That's
What about you?
For me, 2020 and 2021, it taught me that not to be so restricted to like a routine, to be adaptable. That's what 2020, that's what it set me up for. So in 2022, that's why I keep saying no, 2022 is my shine year, because I did all the groundwork and all the, like literally like banging my head against the wall to like get myself to get it. Like, Kayla, understand that life, you have to be adaptable. I'm a perfectionist, and I am also kind of OCD, so I like everything to be done a certain way, and I like it to be done to the T. And I had to learn how to be patient, one, because life isn't about, like, it doesn't move on my speed. God doesn't move on my time. I had to understand that. And 2020, 2021, with the pandemic and the world slowing down, really taught me, like, Kayla, it doesn't matter what kind of schedule you have. When it's time to stop, it's time to stop.
That's real.
Sit, listen. It's time for that, period. So I think that's what 20, and I'm thankful for that, because though I'm still working on my patience, because I actually don't have patience, and I would used to like not pray for patience just so I don't have it, like have to go through things to be patient, but whatever, the face point, because I'm still gonna have to be patient. So now I can say that I'm a little bit more easygoing when it comes to like my schedule being ruined, though I will be pissed in the moment and upset, but like I'm more so like calm. I try to be calm. I breathe. You know, I had some breathing exercises. I'm trying to be, I'm like, you know, I mastered the art of breathing. It's beautiful. So that's how 2020 and 2021 set me up for this year. And I'm happy about those lessons that I learned. I think those were very imperative and very good things that I learned for 2022. So it's my shine year, period. Can't wait.
That's real, man.
Yeah.
Everybody, you feel me? You gotta find what you want to do in this year, what you want to change for you, feel me?
Exactly.
You gotta really understand, like, you gotta take the next step in your life, for me. No matter how old you is, you feel me? Whether you in elementary, about to go to middle school, or you feel me? You in college, about to graduate, hit the real world, for real, you feel me? Yeah, when you leave high school, you in the real world, but like college, after you done with that, like you done got your degree, now you gotta make something shake for real, like,
exactly.
You feel me?
Something gotta make.
It's like, you really gotta find, you feel me, every year, it's like, I hear people say, new year, new me, blah, blah, blah. But every year, you gotta make something shake, you feel me? You gotta make some, you feel me, change different in your life, you feel me? You can't stay to that state routine, because you're gonna end up getting the same results, you feel me?
True.
So, you gotta change some variables, you feel me, to help you take the next step.
That is very true, I agree. My last things to ask is like, any mistakes that you made last year, or you had last year, any lessons? I think you said this in the last episode. Ain't nobody got you like you. I just think I became one with myself.
That's real.
In 2021. I just learned to appreciate myself. I learned to enjoy solitude. I said this season 1 reunion 2. I was like, solitude, understanding that being alone does not necessarily mean that I'm lonely.
Yeah.
So
that's amazing, you feel me? Like, you gotta fall in love with being by yourself, you feel me? If you know me, oh my God, I love being by myself, you feel me? Like, I'm so unbothered, like, you feel me? Like, I love being alone in my own company, you feel me? Not saying like I'm lonely, like it's just me as an individual, you feel me? I feel like once you spend those minutes by yourself, bro, you feel me? You really get to understand who you are, bro. You really get to understand, like, what can't bother you anymore, you feel me? Like, you can't let, you spend those minutes with yourself in your own head. You feel me? Yeah, it's some overthinkers out there it's okay to overthink.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's okay to, you feel me, think of possibilities, but you gotta understand the real, you feel me, and how to prevent those. So you feel me? When you go out to the real world, when you're around other people, you understand, like, this is who I am, man. This can't make me, you feel me, feel some type of way. You don't have no control over me, and you feel me? It ain't nothing wrong with being in your own presence in a lonely space. Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong, and I learned that, and that was beautiful for me to learn last year. I was like, yeah. See, guys, I just might stay indoors a little bit more.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You gotta go out every time.
Exactly. Relax, take a vibe, you know, wine and dine. Anyways, guys, I think I'm the funniest person on this planet. Like I was telling Junie, like, if last resort, if nothing works out, I'm gonna become a comedian. That is literally the next thing. Like, all else fails, that is the rule. My life is set up that way. I'm just funny. Like, you can't even lie. I made you laugh all day today, right? Anyways, guys, this wraps up the first episode of season 2. I can't wait. Guys, stay tuned. I have so much surprises, so keep your eyes open.
Nah, really though, man, season 2 finna be a blast, you feel me? We finna turn the heat up on the channel, man.
Yep.
Y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all really tap in. Tell your auntie, your grandma, your cousin, you feel me? You gotta tell your grandma. But keep it going, man. Man, y'all really comment, subscribe, man. Let's make some shake 2022.
Period. Stay tuned for more. Pay attention for some merch. Y'all heard it here first. Pay attention for some of that. Pay attention for some new episodes, some new guests, some new faces. New faces, new places.
She thinks she a rapper, guys. I'm so sorry for her. You know, for my host here. I think she thinks she's a rapper, a stand-up comedian, you know.
Hey, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Don't forget to follow us at TheOutletTalk.
Subscribe, bro. Before we end, bro, subscribe, bro.
Yeah.
You be watching, you be enjoying the video.
And you was laughing.
But now you're not subscribing.
Exactly. Go subscribe. Go tell your mom to subscribe too. Go subscribe. Follow The Outlet Talk on Instagram. Go do that right now too.
Why? Why you not following us, bro?
Yeah.
Why you not following us, bro?
Go follow KXY Renee on Instagram.
Why you not following her, bro? She's our host, bro.
And then go follow Young One King June.
Why you not following me, bro?
Exactly. Come on now. Pay attention. Pay attention.
But not for real though. Y'all subscribe, follow us, man. Let's tap in, man.
Period. Right? We'll send y'all off, guys. Peace. 2022. I gotta go home.